Hello students. So in this class, example number 37 onwards we will discuss it. The given function is f of x equal to sine inverse 2x divided by 1 plus x square. Then we have to find f dash, means first order differentiation, and the value of x is root 3. The procedure is first we have to differentiate, after that the value of x we have to take it as a root 3 here. So it is a given that f of x equal to sine inverse 2x divided by 1 plus x square. I use the method of a substitution, so I will put the value of x as a tan theta here. So this will become as sine inverse x as it is. So 2x is a tan theta divided by 1 plus x square, 1 plus tan square theta. Then so sine inverse will be as it is. So 2 tan theta divided by 1 plus tan square theta, it is a standard formula. It is written as a sine 2 theta. So further sine and sine inverse are going to cancel it. So we get it as a x as a 2 theta. So x is a tan theta, therefore we are going to get a theta as a tan inverse x here. So further we have to differentiate this one. We have to differentiate. This is a f of x. So differentiation of a f of x is f dash of a x. Then we have to use a CU rule. 2 is as it is. Tan inverse x differentiation is 1 divided by 1 plus x square. Then we have to take the value of x as a root 3. So f dash, it is a x as a root 3. So we get a root 3 equal to 2 divided by 1 plus root 3 square. We get it as a 3. So 2 divided by 4 we get it. Simplification will be 1 divided by 2. Therefore clearly option A is the right answer here. We'll move to our next example. The question is the angle, so right hand and left hand limit of a function f of x equal to, it is a given. So we have to find the limits of these, we have to calculate here. So let us begin with this. So limit, it is a defined at x equal to 0. So we will take x tending to 0, f of x. So f of x is not equal to function x is tending to 0. F of x is e raised to 1 by x minus 1 divided by e raised to 1 by x plus 1. So then further numerator and denominator we have to divide by e raised to 1 by x. So we have to divide numerator and denominator by e raised to 1 by x. So we get this as limit x is tending to 0. So 1 minus e raised to minus 1 by x we get it. Next 1 plus e raised to, we are going to get it as a 1 minus 1 by x we are going to get it. So further x we will take it as a 0, then it will become e raised to minus 1 by 0. So e raised to minus anything divided by 0 is not defined. So we will take that to a denominator plus infinity, it will become 1 divided by infinity we get it. 1 by infinity is a 0 here. So using this we get it as 1 minus 0 divided by 1 plus 0. So 1 by 1 we are going to get answer as a 1 here. So left hand limit is 1, right hand limit is 1, therefore option D is the right answer here. You will move to a next example. So it is a given that 2 raised to x plus 2 raised to y equal to 2 raised to x plus y. Then we have to find the value of dy by dx. Differentiation we have to calculate. So it is of the standard form a raised to x plus a raised to y equal to a raised to x plus y. Then it's a differentiation is given by dy by dx equal to, it is minus a raised to y minus x here. So here comparing with a standard equation with a given example, so a value is a 2 here, so minus 2 raised to y minus x here. Therefore clearly option A is a right answer here. Option A is a right answer. Okay, we'll move to our next example. It is a given that if the curves, so we have a two curves intersecting perpendicularly, then the value of a k square we need to calculate here. So first equation is 2x equal to y square. I call it as a equation number 1, and the second equation we call it as 2xy equal to k here. So I call it as a equation 2. So further, first equation is 2x equal to y square. Second equation we write a solution for 2x. So we get a 2x as k divided by y square. Now this equation and this equation, LHS are same, RHS we have to equate it. So we get a y square equal to k divided by y. So y transporting to LHS, we get a y cube equal to k here. Therefore y value we are going to get it as k raised to 1 divided by 3 here. So further, so in equation number 1, y value we will substitute and we calculate a x value. Therefore equation 1 becomes as a, after simplifying, so we get this as, it is a x as, it is y square divided by 2 here. So now y value we will substitute as a k raised to 1 by 3. So we get it as a k square, it is 2 by 3 divided by 3, sorry, it is a 2 here. So then we have a order pair x comma y. So x is k raised to 2 by 3 by 2 and y is k raised to 1 by 3 here. So now we have to take a equation number 1, 2x equal to y square. We have to differentiate this one. So differentiating, it is a 2 equal to y square, differentiation is 2y, y dash it is. So y dash equal to 1 divided by y, we get it. Y value we will substitute. This is a slope 1. So I call it as a m1 as k raised to minus 1 by 3. Actually it is in a denominator, 1 divided by k raised to 1 by 3. Taking it to a numerator, it will become as a k raised to minus 1 by 3 here. So this is a m1. Further, I take a second equation. Our second equation is 2xy equal to k. We will differentiate, we will get it as a y2, and y2 I call it as a m2 here. So we get a minus 2 divided by, it is a k raised to 1 by 3 we are going to get it. Okay, so we have a two differentiation this. So actually I have taken a y solution as a k divided by 2x. I have differentiated and I got a m2 as a this value here. Okay, I think clear to you this one. And further they have given that these two lines are perpendicular here. You can see here they are perpendicular. Perpendicular means perpendicular condition we have to use it. So two slopes multiplication will be minus 1. This is a perpendicular condition. m1 we have calculated, that is k raised to minus 1 by 3, and m2 we have calculated, it is a minus 2 divided by, it is a k raised to 1 by 3 it is, and equal to minus 1. And simplifying, taking k to numerator, we get it as k raised to 2 by 3 equal to 2, and k square value we are going to get it as a 8 here, 2 cube as a 8. So k square is a 8 here. Okay, k square value is a 8. Therefore option C is a right answer here. This is a first page solution and this will be our second page solution. Okay, we'll move to our next example. It is given that if x e raised to y equal to e raised to x. Then dy by dx differentiation we have to calculate here. So it is a given that x e raised to y equal to e raised to x. So it is of the form variable raised to variable. Therefore we have to take a log on both the sides. So it is a log of x e raised to y equal to, it is a, so log e raised to x. So apply the property and simplify it. So we get this as y log x. See, multiplication it will become as a addition. Log e is 1 equal to x log e is 1 here. So further we will write a solution for a y here. Y as x divided by log x plus 1 we are going to get it. Then further we will differentiate this expression here. So we will differentiate this one. Y differentiation we get it as dy by dx. Apply the quotient rule u by v. So we get a differentiation as log x divided by log x plus 1 whole square here. So this is a required differentiation. So clearly option D is a right answer here. Okay. We'll move to our next example. It is given that if y equal to 2 into x raised to n plus 1 plus 3 divided by x raised to n, then we have to calculate the value for x square d square y by dx square. So it is a given y equal to 2 x raised to n plus 1, next plus 3 divided by x raised to n it is. So we will differentiate this one. Differentiation will be dy by dx. So we get it as a x raised to n, differentiation as a n x raised to n minus 1. So it is a 2 n plus 1 x raised to n plus 1 minus 1 x raised to n. So then minus, so 1 by x raised to n is, so we get a differentiation as 3n x raised to minus n minus 1 here. So further d square y by dx square is there. Again we will differentiate this one. So dy by dx differentiation, I am going to get it as a d square y by dx square. Then constant as it is, variable differentiation. So we get it as a n x raised to n minus 1. Further next differentiation we get it as plus 3n n plus 1 x raised to minus n minus 2. So now it is a x square into d square y by dx square. So multiply both side by n square. Multiply both side by n square. We get this as x square d square y by dx square. We are going to get it as equal to n into n plus 1 is multiplied by 2x raised to n plus 1 plus 3 divided by x raised to n here. So from this given expression this will be y. So we get a n into n plus 1 is multiplied by y here. So n into n plus 1 is multiplied by y. Therefore option A is the right answer. Okay, so up to example number 42 we have discussed. So remaining example we'll discuss it in a next session. So thank you for watching this video. Thank you once again.